before we go ahead, I want to call on Professor M.O. Yusuf to give us the opening prayer. Thank you, sir.
Attention, power is low.
Thank you very much, Prof. Before I also proceed, I need to inform this panel that the Dean of the faculty, Dr. Mrs. R.N. Oladimeji, is unavoidably absent due to a kind of, it's human nature. She's bereaved with an aged, one of their aged mother, and she has to be there this morning. My dean also doubled as the wife of the founder of this university. So she has to be there to play a role as the wife of the founder. And that's why she's not here. So, thank you. So in our place, Professor M.O. Yusuf will be representing her in these circumstances. So by way of introduction, without wasting too much of our time, is to introduce our external examiner from Ekiti State University, Ado Ekiti, to be precise. I'm person of Professor Omotayo, who is a professor of science education. I must say this, that she has been so supportive. And I want to believe this is her first time in this university. But her character does not display that. She has shown us that as if she has been here for so long. So you are welcome, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Then I will go to introduce the Dean of the postgraduate schools, who also represents the Vice Chancellor here today, in person of Professor A.O.Y. Raji. You are welcome. Then I go to introduce the sub-dean of the PG school, Dr. M.O. Abiola. I have sitting next to him the secretary of the PG school, Mr. Adebi. Then let me take the two of them last. So I will also want to introduce our mama, who is sitting next to the secretary of the PG school, Professor M.A. Ahmed, the professor of science education. I have my departmental PG seminar coordinator, Dr. S.O. Makinde. Then coming to the other. Okay. No. Okay. He also doubles as the director of the Institute of Education of Additional. I want to take the two of you. Professor H.T. Yusuf, wife of our mentor, Professor M.O. Yusuf. Then I have one of our mommy there, sitting beside her, Dr. Hamzat. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Then, I will still introduce him because most of us he's our mentor, he trained us. And presently he's a sabbatical in the University of the Rest of the World. is Professor Mudasir Olayesu. The husband of, yes, I think that is the other Professor H.D. Yusuf. Maybe I should also complete that. Professor Abdallah Taiwo Yusuf. Now, I will now go to introduce those of you, even though you are out of it, that are concerned with this work, basically. So I will start with the supervisor of the candidates, and that is Professor Adekunle Solomon Olongare. He's the mentor of our mentor. He's our grandfather, and I've been so agile and so much here with us. A great grandfather. So and then I go to the internal external examiner. He's an international scholar. He took his PhD from Malaysia, and since he came back from Malaysia, he has been traveling all about. He has not been sitting with us here. And he has all the connections that he needs. That's Professor Sulaiman. So I also need to, not to waste time, to introduce the whole of my postgraduate students sitting behind us here. You are all welcome too.
Thank you, sir.
Now, the next is to commence the major activities of the day. But before we proceed, I will have to give a kind of pointer to determine whether we have to sit here for, to determine whether we have to sit here for a longer period or the shortest period. But before that, it's important for us to get the pillars of the university with respect to these activities that we're doing. So I will now want to call the Dean of the PDC to give us an opening remark and the message of the university to the external examiner and to the whole of this one. Professor.
The acting head of the department, the chairman of the project supervisor, as we said earlier on, is a great grandfather in the academia. He trained so many people. So many. And I want to believe also that even the pioneer, or more or less, the pioneer or second registrar of the State University, M.O. Guni, passed through him. And several others. We want to appreciate the excellent examiner for the love you have demonstrated by honoring our invitation. The Vice Chancellor would have loved to be here physically for Preston University at Preston. As requested that I stand in for him, he has expressed his best wishes, his compliments, and his admonitions. That God Almighty, who has brought you here safely, will return you back safely. He will continue to increase you in knowledge and wisdom for the good of mankind. Distinguished panelists here present, and our mothers, especially the idea to the project supervisor. We do not know that this house will be as rich as this today. Otherwise, we would have made special arrangements. But we appreciate you all for the love you have demonstrated to this university. The officials of the PG school, we appreciate you. The celebrant of today, I want to congratulate you. It is normal to carry a pregnancy, and it is normal that it should last for just 9-10 months. But the academic pregnancy may take beyond that period. You have been on this for quite some time. But alhamdulillah, you are delivering today to time, about 3 years. It's to time. And whether you like it or not, you must deliver. Whether it's going to be the normal delivery or various years,
or any other means,
you have to deliver today.
Sure.
My only prayer, and that was the right answer, is that your delivery will be smooth, will be safe, and will be very successful. So on that note, the essay examiner, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most beneficent, the most merciful, we wish to declare this session open. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you for the opening remark and the opening of this session. So, on this note,
the chief examiner, I want to observe all existing protocols. Please permit me to do that. I want to start by saying I really appreciate this privilege of being here. I'm always excited when I'm part of this in any university. You know, it's an academic exercise, and you know, everyone who is always interested would like to be there. So I'm really excited being here. I've been at the University of Ilorin about 2 times now. I think I've met her, and I've met both of them at one exam or the other. It has always been interesting. And I want to particularly also say that so much encomiums have been placed on Baba Olorundare. Perhaps that's the main record because he has really been that in science education. Not only within the university around here, but in immediate environment, he has been that to every one of us too. I really appreciate your mentorship. When one wants to impact humanity, it's always like that. So we appreciate that.
Thank you.
I want to also say thank you to the university, and the chief examiner. I appreciate your hospitality since I came here yesterday. Since I was leaving, Adrekiti has been following me up, monitoring, and at a point I got a guide beside him, so both of them were really, and before I knew where I was done, both of them were there. I appreciate the hospitality. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And while I said that, the work is examinable. That is why I accepted to come in the first instance.
So, we have crossed the first hurdle. We are now going to the next stage. So, it is my privilege now to hand over the examiner, the student to the examiner, with the student presenting our work within the next 20 minutes of the time that's available. So, then meanwhile, I have to secure the audience that technology is epileptic this morning, but we are still trying to find a way around it in terms of the mic and the speaker. So all the ones that were tested this morning is failing us, but we are trying to solve it. I will just implore the students to please raise your voice as much as possible without stressing out your energy, please. So, and I think you should also move a little bit closer so that the external examiner can see you very well. Don't go and hide. Yes, I think it's okay. It's okay. So you have 20 minutes.
Let me make a comment on this.
Yes.
We are all teachers. I believe they are all training as science educators too.
Yes.
So if you are teachers, you should be able to speak loud enough. Technology or no technology, this room is enough for every one of us to hear ourselves. So we can maintain that, and it's very enough.
Thank you for your understanding. Thank you very much. So you have 20 minutes. Let's start.
The Dean of the Graduate School, Professor A.O.Y. Raji, the Dean of the Modern Faculty, our great Faculty of Education, Dr. R.M. Oladimiji in absentia, my supervisor, Professor Adekunle Solomon Olorundare, the Sub-Dean, PG School, Dr. M.O. Abiola, the external examiner, internal external examiner, Dr. Suleiman Yusuf, the HOD, Science Education Department, Dr. H.O. Balaji, our father, the Dean of PG School, Professor A.O.Y. Raji, our father in the Department of Science Education, Professor M.O. Yusuf, our mother in the Department of Science Education, Professor M.A. Ahmed, our professor here seated, all lecturers here seated, my distinguished colleagues, I say good morning. My name is Abdulaziz Bolaleka Afafani. I'm here in oral presentation of my doctoral thesis titled The Service Technology Teachers Awareness, Accessibility, and Usability of Emerging Technologies for Instructional Delivery